Hello, everybody. We are live. My name is Robert Lyon. You're watching The Lion Show. I'm so happy you could be here, investing the time to be with us. If somebody could maybe comment if they can hear me right now, I'd really appreciate it. And I'd like to know what the hell is StreamYard doing. Anyways, yeah, let me know if you can hear me in the comments below. If you're watching this on a replay, hit me with that hashtag replay. If you're watching live, let's do that. But yeah, today is Mindset Monday, and it's going to be kind of a quick one off the top. But I just want you all to focus on being patient. So I know that's not the fun thing. It's not the sexy thing here in the States to be patient. But for this Mindset Monday, we have to really kind of think about, like, number one, create a system, something that you're going to be able to be consistent with, a system that's going to generate you leads, that's going to generate you sales, a system that's going to grow your business, that's going to reach more people, touch more lives, and then trust the system and be patient. Everybody I talk to wants, $10,000 fast. Everybody wants to learn something yesterday, but the truth about life and the truth about things is, it's going to come when it comes. Your skills are going to come when they come. You have to grow though. There's a bamboo plant in China that you have to water for 5 years and then it will start to sprout. But then in the span of that 1 year, when it finally sprouts, it grows like 10, 20 feet or something like a foot a day. So you have to water it for 5 years though, before it ever shows any results. But then as soon as it shows the results, it's explosive and you get what you want. In society, we watch YouTube and we see our Instagram feeds of people driving Lamborghinis and, buying cars and doing all sorts of vacations and stuff. And that'll come if you can commit yourself, if you can have the discipline to work your plan, set yourself up for success and then work your plan. And we're going to get a little hippy dippy in this one today. I've got a weird way of looking at the world that I want to share with people. But the funny thing is, most things work out. Most things will work out for you. Like if you're going through a hard time, if you're struggling right now, like it's going to come to a point where it's going to give up. The universe is going to give you what you want, especially if you stay consistent. There's nothing really stronger than somebody who knows what they want and is going after it with all they got. Like the universe might put up a wall now, it might stop you now, but inevitably it'll give. Inevitably you'll break through to the other side and you'll have that success. But patience is how you're going to do it. Sticking to a plan, moving forward, being strong, and taking one step at a time. And the biggest thing with patience is so many people look forward. They're like, why am I not making all this money right now? Why don't I have so many zeros in my bank account? But then they never look back at how far they've come. They never look back at, oh man, a year ago I was homeless, or a year ago I was in a shitty relationship. Look at me now. At least I've moved forward from there. At least I've gotten better from there. And that's all we can do, is keep moving forward, stick to our plan, stay looking ahead at what's happening. What are you doing? How are you going to improve today? And then be patient. Allow yourself to breathe. Just say, I'm working. I'm doing the best I can every day. And every day I'm moving forward, little by little, step by step, but I'm going to get there. There's this old tale in Nepal where this guy, his wife got sick. And in order to get her to the hospital, he literally had to go through this mountain, but he couldn't go through this mountain. And he had to take her all the way around the mountain. And by the time he got around the mountain, his wife passed away. So he made a commitment for all the people in his village that he was going to dig a tunnel through the mountain so that people can get to the hospital, so that people don't die. And this was his life's mission for the rest of his life. He would dig in the mountain, and he dug and he dug and he took a little shovel and a shovel pail every single day, until inevitably he dug through the mountain a pass so that people could get to the hospital, so people could trade goods. And he literally moved a mountain one day at a time. But if he was in a hurry, he wouldn't have done it. He would have given up. He probably would have died, but he just stayed consistent. and he made it through. So now let's break into the hippy dippy stuff. So when I think about, manifesting and all that stuff, like I think it does work, but it's a skill you have to master. But beyond just manifesting, let's just talk about the basic physics of life. As soon as I say manifesting, everybody clicked off. Anyways, basic life, right? So essentially what we have to do is we have to ask, we have to take action, and then we have to receive. This is my theory, at least. So, and it makes sense though. For anything in life, you have to ask for it, and you have to know exactly what you want. You have to say, I want $10,000 in my bank account, and then you have to take the action though. It's nothing happens for free. There's no magical tooth fairy that's just going to leave $10,000 under your pillow. You have to step into a role in action, something that is going to get you the results you want. And then we have to be open to receive it. Okay. You can't catch a ball if you're always throwing the ball. You know what I mean? Like you have to be able to rest. You have to be able to reset, and you have to be able to accept where you are and that things will inevitably work out. So again, you have to send, you have to take action, you have to receive. So if you want to get in the best mindset for knowing what you want, you have to get really crystal clear on your goals. You have to set monthly goals. You have to set a system that's going to hit those monthly goals, and you have to know exactly what action you have to take, and then you have to do it. That's all there is to it. You have to have the discipline to see something through, make a commitment to yourself to do this every single day until success is yours. And if you do that, no one's going to stop you. You're going to be able to set your own rules. You're going to be able to learn your own goals, and you're going to make it wherever you want. You're going to make it a lot farther in life than the people that try stuff and give up instead of just going for it. As an entrepreneur, whatever how you say it, it's really important that you are able to do your work on days when you don't want to do your work. There's a lot of times when you're just going to want to just burn your business to the ground. You're just tired of it. But when you can push through those, when you can do the work that you have to do, even when you don't want to, that's how you know that your business is going to have success. And sometimes you do your best work when you're pissed off at your freaking business, when you're pissed off at your job, and you just see it through. I'm not telling you to kill yourself, but as long as it's working towards your goals. Now, if you're not working towards your goals, if you're just working to make ends meet, then I would recommend that you rethink what you're doing and you get back into alignment with what you're doing, and you reset your goals, and then you be patient. It might suck for a little while. You might have to take a step back to go 10 steps forward, but it's important to be patient because we don't always get exactly what we want out of life, but a lot of times it rhymes. A lot of times what we do manifest or what comes to be really is maybe better for us. Maybe there are like guardian angels watching down on us, that are guiding us to our best lives. As long as we stay, sober, honest, and hardworking, good things are going to come to us. We can get off track. We can destroy our lives. But if we're all in all doing good, if we're eating the right food, we're putting the right work in, we know what we want, nothing can really stop you. And then just being patient with the process, because the process has to go through. Now there's ways to, get ahead. And that's like get a coach, get a mentor, find somebody who's going to take you to that next level, who's already been where you are, that can save you a few years of time and focus. But just trust the process, put in your work, expect that you're going to have to eat shit for a while, and then it'll probably get better, or at least you'll get used to it. And at least you'll be doing something that you set out on, and you were patient and you saw it through. Always have an exit plan. Always check back in with yourself. If you're going to do something and you're like, this is what I want, check back in with yourself after 6 months and be like, is this still really what I want? Is this really giving me fulfillment in my life? These are all very important things, but it's just incredibly important to be patient. You have to make a system, work the system, and then let it all fall into place. Let the pieces fall where they may and see what happens. Test, hypothesize, experiment, and then be patient with your results. And if your results can get better, then test that. If your results are crap, then maybe it's time for you to go back to the drawing board, time for you to do something else. But being patient, especially like what I had to do recently is I had to just look at myself and realize, what am I good at? what are the things that I do with ease, and what are the things that I have a hard time doing that I'm probably never going to be in the top percentage. And for me, it's like, I want to be a copywriter. I want to write books, but that stuff takes me a lot longer than some people. Some people are really good authors. Some people are really great copywriters. Some people are great emails, but I'll hire somebody to write my emails. I'll hire somebody to write my social media posts. What I can do is I can connect. I can communicate. I can articulate words that convince people to do stuff, and I like sales and I like hard work. So I'm going to master sales. And I'm going to work really hard at that for the next 3 to 6 months. And I'm going to sell high ticket courses. I'm going to sell people's coaching. I'm going to sell whatever I can. But I'm mostly focused on, anything over $10,000 I'm interested in selling. And I'm going to master that because I want $10,000 to become a ridiculously small number to me. I want to be around people that are making a lot of money. I want to be in the vicinity of people that are taking action, people that are movers and shakers and are thinking bigger than I am, because that's the room I want to be in. I want to be the dumbest person at the table. And I know that sounds funny, but I want everybody else to be way more wealthy than me, way more excited about what they're doing. And I want that to leach into my life. I'm tired of being the smartest one in the room, or feeling like I am at least. And in order for me to get there, in order for me to get to that next level, I have to be patient. I have to commit to something. And then I have to do it every day. If you're not doing it every day, then you're not really serious. Or if you're not trying to do it every day, at least, or if you're not doing it at least once a week or whatever, you're not serious about it. But if you are, and you're taking serious steps and you're taking serious action, you're going to get a result. That's pretty much what it is. Like, no matter what you do, if you're doing something that's going to get a result, you're going to see what it is at the end of the day. And if you work better to make it better, your life can be something amazing. You can create whatever you want as long as you're consistently chipping away and creating what it is that you want and what your life should look like. So that is my thoughts on being patient, staying consistent, creating systems. And I was trying to think about the best way that I can create a system, because what I do is I just write down a list and then I do that. And that's not a very efficient way to create a system. I need a spreadsheet that I print out and then I check the boxes every day. And what's even more powerful than having a list of things to do? It's a list of things not to do. Don't scroll on your phone. Don't drink endless amounts of coffee. Don't drink alcohol. Don't do stupid shit. It's important to have a list of things to do and a list of not to do, so that you know exactly what is going to be beneficial for you that day. And then you just convince yourself to do it. I feel like a lot of people are lacking willpower and lacking focus and determination. And it's just a muscle that you have to build. There's lots of things that can distract you. There's lots of things that can get in your way, but it's important to work on your most important qualities and what you're trying to grow right now, and to not look at all the other crap that's out there. All right. So I love you guys. Pick a plan, make a system, and then work your system, and be patient and breathe, and don't take yourself so seriously. And if you get overwhelmed, take a break. Life is supposed to be fun. It's a journey. And it's your life. This is your experience. Be patient with it and have fun. All right. Peace, everybody. Hope you enjoyed my Mindset Monday. Tomorrow, we're going to be back to messaging and talking about that. All right. Wish you guys luck and all the best. Bye.